It is Jay Jackson into the game bucket.
Home run, Trayvon Robinson straight away.
Brandon Hyde went right at Jose Trevino.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
And welcome back to the Brushback Podcast with your boy Smiley J and your boy T-Rob over there. You know what I'm saying? Unc T-Rob out here doing big things. The boys representing the boys clothing brand for a little bit. I see you.
Hey, let me give you like one little turn. I got work clothes on right now, but I tell you what, this keeping me warm. This keep me warm right now, yo.
I fucks with yeah. I appreciate you. I got one of the old school shirts on from back in Japan when it was, you know, they had Chef Curry over there. It was Chef Jax over there. Chef Smiley.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was always in the kitchen, you know, doing some stuff, making some food and whatnot. But yeah,
I love that. Hey, you gotta tell these folks, man, where you can get this. I'll tell you what, man, this thing is like crazy warm, bro. So I might have to, you know, go ahead and get another one from me too, bro. So
I got a special surprise though, because with the launch of the book being officially out now, you know what I'm saying? The book's out now. You can pre-order. I sent a link on the IG and on the Facebook. There's not a link yet, but there's an email and a phone number you can call until we get the link set up and whatnot. We've just had some little technical difficulties getting everything functioning, but there's actually a sweatshirt to go with the book.
Really?
And that thing is fire, B.
Okay, yeah. All right. You ain't got to reveal it right now. I mean, is it on sale right now?
It's not on. It's going to drop with the book.
Okay.
It's going to drop with the book. Actually, here's a little picture of the front of it right there. Ooh, that thing right there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, a little sham.
Okay. Hey, now that was at the event at your college too, right?
Yeah, that was the first official book release at Furman University. You know what I mean? The people came out, supported. I had a lot of old family, friends, coaches come out, say what's up, say they were proud of me. So it was kind of tight to have everybody come say, you know, show support and show some love and read part of the book. And you know, I heard a lot of good things, so it was tight. But yeah, new sweater should be on the way, so be on the lookout for that for the people if you hear about it. But yeah, be on the lookout. New sweaters. We're only going to do a limited edition too. There's only going to be a certain amount of time that you can order these sweaters too. It's not going to be hanging around. Okay. You can just get them whenever. So it's going to be limited to a certain time frame, and that's how we going to move it. You know what I'm saying? But the book sold a few copies already. You know what I'm saying? It sold a few copies. Got the people interested and people looking at it. I like where it's at. I like where we're at. But let's jump into these sports. Enough about me. Let's jump into this baseball. I know that's what the people really want to hear. We're not here to talk about football today, like we did a little bit last week, even though the playoff pictures are starting to get settled in the football realm. But the hot stove for baseball is starting to turn up, and I like it.
Yeah, it's about that time of the year, bro, where, you know, I mean, at the peak of the winter, everything getting cold and, you know.
Baseball getting hot.
Free agency hot. We got the winter meetings coming up. When is the winter meetings actually? Where's it taking place this year? It's this week, right?
It's this week, and they're in Dallas, I believe. So they're all in Dallas this week. So they're all having fun down there, chilling.
Yeah.
Making some moves. You saw, like, this segues right into Juan Soto signing just a couple of days ago. As we're taping this, Juan Soto signing for 15 for $765.
Yeah, bro. That's
wild. That's wild. That's a lot of money, B.
Literally,
a lot of taxes. A lot of taxes too.
A lot of taxes, man. But I was trying to look up. I'm trying to look up the contract structure. So he got like 3 opt-outs or something like that. Like after like 5-year mark in 2029, it says right here, Soto has the ability to opt out the contract, leaving the deal with 10 years for $60 on the table. However, the Mets choose.
They have a way to void it out. They can void it out and give them an extra $5 million a year for the next year.
Yeah. So it's I think honestly, is it a good deal? It's a long deal. It's a long deal. At least they got the opt-outs to where like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the opt-outs for him actually could work in favor of the team where he balls or might be a little subpar. Mm-hmm. He decides that he doesn't like it there necessarily or like the organization, and he opts out. The team can be like, All right, bye.
Well, he's still getting that 41 annual the first 5 years.
Yeah, no,
So
100%. Plus the signing
he
bonus he
getting
got.
it
Didn't he
on.
get like, I was about to say, didn't he get like something stupid for the signing bonus, like seven something? I mean,
I
like
think it's
75 or
75.
something.
I think 75 mil for yes. So the way the $75 million signing bonus and will earn 220 in the first 5 years. So that's 44 every year.
Bruh, 75 mil just hitting the account.
That's nice. That's all I can say.
That's not even the monthly checks. You just get one lump sum. I mean, even after taxes, you're looking at about 38, just 38 million just dropping into the account. Just getting that wire
Non-profits,
transfer.
bro.
Just looking at that, just looking at your account and seeing all them zeros just pop up in that
Yeah, man.
bitch.
That's
Oh, oh, that'd be nice.
22.
Hey, look, I'm manifesting that's gonna happen to the kid. I'm gonna have one of them direct deposits come to the
Yeah,
account at some point. You know what I mean?
all different ways, bro. Everybody can get it. This 26 years
Everybody can get
old,
it.
bro. He hit the free agency at 26 years old at the top. Like, I mean, he's
He's the
good.
top hitter. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he is technically, and people are gonna, we might get some like little pushback for this, but I don't think he's the best player in Major League Baseball though. Not five tool, best hitter. He's probably in the
He
top three.
he gonna hit. He gonna hit.
He's gonna hit no matter where he's at. He's gonna do damage. But I'm talking about like as an all around five tool guy.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
he the best one?
That is definitely an argument. I mean, because we can. I can agree with you.
I mean, you want
There's a lot of dogs in there that can do more things besides hitting. Don't get me wrong. He's a
to.
very
Hey,
slugger,
I know
bro.
I know who my favorite five tool player is right now.
Right now,
Right now,
who you got? Talk to me.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Wood is nasty.
Bobby Witt is
Complete player though.
nasty. Yes, that's what I'm
Complete
saying. The
player.
best five tool player, and he signed his deal and didn't get half of that.
Yeah. Yeah, and now you think these guys they just signed these big deals probably like 2 years ago. Well, we're not even forgetting about Julio Rodriguez, bro. He's a complete player. He just needs to be on the field. That's it. Like he's a complete player. I
No,
think.
100%. No, I think Julio's up there too. But like I said, like as of right now, my top
Yeah.
five tool player, the way
Mhm.
that man's been playing, look, with his five tools, his leadership, having Salvi there with him, and you take
Mhm.
the Royals from nothing to something in less
Yeah,
than
bro.
2 years, B. You know what I
Yeah, bro.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Soto's been,
they're going to get better because you know why? They're going to believe in him, and they're going to be like. I mean, obviously they believe in him because of the contract they gave him, but they're going to start putting the pieces together. I think that's what's going to be a thing now, bro. Teams are going to start putting pieces together. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as trying to build around their guys, and the Yankees got to get on it, man. The Yankees got to
but
get
that's
on
what I'm
it.
saying. They have it there, but the Yankees are so into building. You know what I'm saying? Building from free agency because they have the money and they're getting the best players.
Mhm.
They don't really. I think they're having a time like developing their own guys right now. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, they always have that problem. I mean, they
No,
have.
I don't think they
I mean,
always
not
had
in
that
the
problem.
'90s. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
had
that's
all
what I'm
those people
saying.
in the '90s.
But that's what I'm saying. The '90s and then the early 2000s too. You think about it. They
Yeah.
weren't just necessarily bringing all the free agents in. They were
Mhm.
complementing their guys with free agents. And I think that's what you see with most teams when they win the World Series is they're bringing in guys to complement their
Mhm.
guys, right? Because
Absolutely.
they're doing a great job of developing. Because you want to develop your core because then you have the money and width to, you know what I'm saying, make that team, make that core pretty good over the next couple of years. And you have, like I said, the finances to do it because you're not locking those guys up necessarily until they get to probably arbitration. So you're looking at the 4 or 5 year mark where you might be like, hey, let me lock you up for the next 7. And at that
Yeah.
time, you should have a couple years where
Well, they were
they're
about to spend
producing.
700, bro. So they got a lot of loan money, bro. They were about to get 700 to one guy. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of
But you had to though. I mean, that was
yeah.
the market. But that's what I'm saying. Like again, we're gonna get pushback for it. But is he worth 765? Like we were talking about before we came on
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, we
Like
got to.
for him to get that much money And like we were talking about, like you look at his all around ability. Are you basing this 765 solely off the hitting, or are you basing it off of, how much you can sell, like cap, like things of that nature, like what's he going to do?
It has to play into that too, because that's exactly what the Dodgers did with Ohtani. Ohtani, bro, that dude's a walking monument, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
You can sell him from all corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. And I like
everything.
And like we said, like they made their money back this year already on his contract, pretty much 100%.
That was crazy. Yeah,
but you look at the Soto thing. Can they do the same thing when you have Lindor there already? You see what I mean? Because that's already taken away. Where Ohtani's going to a market where there's nobody else there. Like they brought Yamamoto in with him, but he's still the bigger star than Yamamoto. Where you bring Soto into the Mets system to a certain degree, that's already Francisco's team. Even though Juan's making more money, Francisco's the leader of that team.
Yeah.
You don't get to where they got to last year without him being the leader of that team. You see what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
So you bring him in, like,
shortstop, switch hitter.
I feel like they're going to have a great like chemistry because I mean those guys work well together. But at the same time, like, do you really get your return on investment like the Dodgers did with Ohtani? You know what I mean? Because one, again, they're taking some of Lindor's to him. And then you got to sell Soto in the NL East and get to another fucking World Series. You got to get to a World Series in the first. You got to get to the World Series in the first 5 years he's there, unless you're not getting your return on investment back. One, but now what are you going to do with the pieces around him? You see what I'm saying? Like Stearns is good at what he does. I give him that. He's put some teams together. He's had a team. I mean, realistically, since he's been a GM, I think he hasn't had a team miss the playoffs. So David Stearns knows what he's doing, but it's a matter of, okay, like I get it. And then the owner comes in, but it's like, do you get your return on investment? Like the true return on investment is winning a World Series, because if you win a World Series,
bro. Get into the playoffs too.
Well, get into the playoffs, but like I said, to get your true return on investment on that, especially that much money that you're spending, you got to win a World Series. Like I said, the Dodgers recouped all their money from Ohtani getting to the playoffs, but winning that World Series, all that money's clear. Like that's why I'm saying, like, you see how much money they're spending now. They're like, hey, we don't care about paying this extra 50% on top of whatever this contract is for this man, because like literally they made all their money back from Ohtani and more probably last year.
1 year.
So they're like, okay, if we get taxed, what's the cap right now, 303 or something like that for the highest tier for the tax brackets or whatever. Yeah. And they're at like 340 already.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like, okay, well, we're going to pay this 340 plus another 100, like whatever. We're getting taxed. Our payroll for the year technically is 400 mil, 500 mil. You think them dudes ain't making $1 billion off all the stuff that's going on over there?
Crazy. And you just talk about the shares. And
I didn't hear what were their shares?
The Dodgers and the Yankees. I mean, the Dodgers and the Mets, or the Dodgers and Yankees.
Dodgers and Yankees. They might have been climbing close to $1 million for those.
Maybe.
Especially the Dodgers might have been climbing close to $1 million.
I think so, bro. Because you got to think about it too. Like that's historic. Like it's a lot more than that too, man. That's historic. That's what the game is, bro.
They needed it to go 6 or 7 because they would have got more. But going 5. It's got to be close to $1 million.
I just think, man.
I know it's over 600.
You got those dudes in Hollywood, bro. It's gonna be hard to get over that mountain, bro. Anybody in the National League, man. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, they just know how to make key pieces and make their trades and everything. Jay, at the half, bro. Like they picked up Edmund, bro. Like, bro, they got all these guys that like had like a real big impact on their run. Yes,
people don't understand, and that's what I was talking to people when I had my book release, and kids were talking to me, and I've talked to people about front offices, and if I thought about being in the front office and kind of how my last year went and kind of what happened with the Twins, because I had a Twins fan there, right? He's like, we played really good baseball, and then at the end, like we just kind of cratered. I'm like, because at the deadline, y'all didn't get the pieces that you needed to get to make sure that didn't happen.
Yep.
Because people in the front office now are like, they're basing it off of just numbers and what they know. And the numbers and what they know doesn't really correlate to baseball. It's not true baseball
it's
stuff.
not fantasy. Like, bro, it's like what's available, what's good for the chemistry and everything for the
Yes,
team to get us over that hump to where
exactly.
like sneak in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And people don't understand that. Like the pieces that you put in at the All-Star break might be for playing purposes, but you also need the energy and motivation and wherewithal and guys that have been there before and telling these guys like, hey, like shit's gonna happen, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Would you see the moves that the Twins made at the All-Star break or at the break at the deadline and stuff? It wasn't about making that team be a competitor and finishing the season strong. It was just, okay, we need to plug in place the pieces that we missed, not necessarily the pieces that are actually going to help us get to the playoffs. You see what I mean?
Facts, bro. Facts.
But you see the Dodgers and the front offices that are good at this, they're bringing in guys that are literally going to help the energy, help maintain the level of play. They might be piecing guys in here or there because they're getting the job done, but they're keeping that level of play to a standard that they're like, okay, as long as we get in, we get everybody healthy, then we know what we have at this point too.
Absolutely.
But again, like those pieces at the deadline and those pieces as players are key. Like even me right now, like my agent asked me, and this is like, I'm putting it on here. My agent asked me, he's like, so for this year, is it a guaranteed deal or nothing? I'm like, seeing some of the deals that some of these other guys are getting, it should be. You know what I mean? Even though I'm rehabbing,
Yeah, you're right, bro.
even though I'm rehabbing with my track record and the resume I've had so far, it should be like, hey, we'll give you league minimum and then a bunch of incentives like for blah blah. Like I would, but like again, like I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to have that. But again, if a team signs me, again, haven't missed the playoffs. My teams always know what to do when the time comes. Like I keep that, I keep that shit tight when it needs to be tight. You know what I mean? Like last year was the first year I haven't made the playoffs in like 10 years. Me, like you know what I mean? Like for me personally, like it's a tricky situation.
Man, that's a different mentality, man. That's definitely like a different. You want that type of player, man. You want it, and teams should start looking into this because that it builds character. Like you bring character, and it brings a purpose. Like we're not just out here just like.
They can just read the book.
Yeah, read the book. Read the book because it's definitely purpose, bro. It's definitely purpose. And what are we out here for? Hey, this may sound weird, but take the Tigers, bro. Now I'm not saying that what's the name is an anchor, but they made some moves to where like, all right. Here we go. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got your guy. You got your guy that's not even there. Like, you just spent 125 or 100 and something. I don't even know how much they spent. They spent over 100. Yeah. And he's not even there. And they made the playoffs without you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, man. Like,
but that shows that shows you what you need on those teams, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not all about like, you know, you're going to get bunch of guys, everything has to fall in place. Now the Yankees, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay. The Yankees got to figure something out to where they got to protect Stan. More importantly, Judge. If they don't protect them, you ain't gonna get Judge, and you ain't gonna get Stanton. So you got to find a way to protect that investment.
You ain't really worried about Stanton unless he hot, honestly.
Well,
he'll run into some balls, but that's what I'm saying. Soto and Rizzo literally like had that lineup perfectly. But like you said, and we talked about it before when we did the episodes about this, and I was like, the Yankees have to have Soto back if they're going to go to the World Series, right?
Yes.
I literally said that because like you have to protect him, one, but again, that outfield defense is now terrible.
Well, they're talking about moving Judge back to right field, but I mean, who you gonna put in center? You gonna put in Jazz? Now you got to get a second baseman. What DJ is DJ a free agent? LeMahieu?
You put DJ at first, bro.
Put DJ at first, but you still got holes.
But that's what I'm saying. You need two lefty hitters. For them, they need two lefty hitters. They need realistically they need to sign Rizzo back and just keep DJ at third. That would fix it because DJ played hurt all year. If DJ gets healthy, he's going to get you 270, 280 with 15. DJ's going to do his shit. You see what I'm saying? They need to sign Rizzo back and then sign a lefty outfielder. But the lefty outfielder I think they could sign right now is a switch hitter who can't play outfield either. Yeah. So you go back to the same position that you were in. So you know what I mean? And Tyler O'Neill just signed with the Orioles as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they need another lefty. They need 2 lefty hitters. I figure if they can
they need some lefty hitters because that's
they
a
need a
really
couple
heavy,
lefties.
especially those big gargoyles they got over there, bro. They have to protect those guys, but they have to protect them in a sense that like you just can't get like, all right, I'm gonna go get a lefty hitter. Jay, it's got to be somebody that has a potential of hurting you 20 to 30 times.
No, 100%, 100%.
Potentially, it has to be a guy, and it should happen because I mean you're playing at Yankee Stadium, bro. Everybody know how small Yankee Stadium is.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you got somebody that can like that can potentially hurt somebody on that side of the plate, I think that'd be okay. I mean, they ain't got to probably spend like a time. I don't know the free agent list right now. I can go look at it, but yeah, they're. I think they're going to be in the world of hurt if they don't address those needs offensively because they already lost Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes went over there to the Mets as a starter, which I think that's not going to last too long. I think he's going to eventually go back in the bullpen. You know what I'm saying? So,
but he can do that though. I mean, that's
he was a starter.
They have a chance to do that. Let's see. I'm looking through these. First of all, matter of fact, what were the Giants thinking signing Willie Adames to that much damn money? Bruh, come on, man.
So was he the top free agent shortstop?
Look at this. Buster Posey, who is the new GM, gave away a bigger contract than he ever got to Willie.
What didn't he sign 180? How much did
7-year 182, bro.
Oh.
He got more money than Dansby Swanson, Javi Baez, and Trevor Stories at the same time. Same age.
What? Really? Dang.
I can't do it.
Let me see.
But Buster was represented by CAA Sports, which is my old agency. Buster hired his old agent to be part of the front office, which was my old agent, Jeff Berry, who was part of CAA. Guess what agency Willie Adames is representing?
CAA, bro. Hey,
look, like I said, they might be mad at me this year. They ain't gonna sign me back for nothing, bro. Because I'm out here just giving up all the shit this year, bro. Because that's funny as hell, right? Like,
that's
come
funny,
on,
bro.
man.
That's funny. So Willie,
that's like everybody going to the Lakers. If you're represented by Clutch Sports, you probably gonna get more money.
Just saying. You got a point. So I mean, he's a 248 career average, 150 home runs. 51 stolen base. Does he have any GGs? No. He went into top 15 or 20 MVP voting at one time. So last year he hit 32, 251 with 32, and he stole 20. So those are 2020 guys. So I mean, he's pretty. His OPS is just shy of 800. So I mean, he's pretty consistent. But is he? I mean, I'm thinking the money's crazy now, bro. What do you think?
I wish they would have gave me some of it.
Yeah.
I just want a little bit of it. I'm not asking for 182. I just give me 1.5 again. Give me 2. Give me one right now with, like I said, some incentives. Like even like again, like people don't realize like I was pitching banged up last year, pretty much. Pause. I was pitching not at 100%, and I was still out here facing the NL West, the Dodgers, the NL East, the AL East, facing all these teams and being the person in the bullpen that people don't realize that was going out there and having to throw multiple innings every time I was going out there, and half the other guys weren't. So even with me doing that, I was guaranteed. Like I think like playing hurt, like you see a lot of guys go from having a decent year and being hurt and then signing the next year to a guaranteed or lower guarantee with some incentives like a bounce back year. I don't see why I can't be in that conversation. You know, realistically.
I see you signing with a team.
What's up, Chief?
I see you signing with an AL West team, bro. I see you signing with AL. Hey, what up, yo?
He made it. He's making his appearance. You making your appearance.
I like you. You like your jammies. You ride around. The One Piece.
Yeah.
That's not One Piece.
Bro, it's a Bucky's too. It's from Bucky's, bro. Look at this shit. Look, he's trying to take my earpiece out. Like, stop. Say hey.
I love it, man. What up, yo? Like, let me have that pest bird.
Time to go.
I'm out of here.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
but
I see. I mean, me personally, I see you with an AOS team. I can see you doing that.
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to the AL West. You know what I'm saying? Going
AL
over to the Angels or the A's. I wouldn't mind going to West Sac for a little bit, just for a year, helping them boys out,
Yeah,
helping Luis Severino win the Cy Young over there.
I can see that, bro. That's crazy that they're playing in Sac, though. That is so
That's
wild,
trash, bro. It's so trash. It's so trash, bro.
Let's look that up right quick, bro. They got to
That's
be
trash,
doing anything to the.
No, they're doing a bunch. They have to do a bunch to it, but apparently, they tried to sign Walker Buehler, right? And Walker's like, "Nah, I'm good. I can't go over there." The A's tried to get Walker, and he said, "Nah."
Yeah.
Luis was like, "I don't give a damn where I play. Y'all go give me this money. I'm gonna take it."
I do not blame them. I just want to know what they're doing to the stadium, bro. Like as far as like what type of because I know they have to go through a lot of
They have to get it up to MLB codes and stuff.
yeah, it'll be cold, and you know, we played there, so yeah, it's probably gonna look weird. Now, will it go back to a AAA stadium, or what would they do to it?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. But
Yeah, but
these signings have been crazy though. I mean, like I said, you got Willie Adames 7-year, 182. Max hasn't signed yet. They said Pete Alonso is supposed to get 5 for 125. I don't see him going back to the Mets for that.
no. He got a chocolate.
They said Sean Manaea is supposed to be 3 for 60. I don't see him going back to the Mets for that. Teoscar 3 for 60.
I can see that. He'll probably end up. They say he might end up back with Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays, yeah. I think he might. That's going to be his best option right now because of the way this money's funneling. Like all the big clubs are starting to spend all their money. I could see because you can't have him in New York like we were talking about. You don't need another right-handed bat in New York, even though that's a powerful bat. It's not going to do you any good over there. You know what I mean? You need your relievers at that point coming in the game is going to be like, I can't wait to face all 4 of these righties. Y'all can take me out the game. I've done my job. We're good.
Slider.
I mean, you see Snell signed he got with Dodgers signed Snell.
Deferred the crowd. They're the king of defers, bro. And I think it's a smart business move, on their end, because you know what? The net worth of that freaking team is just going this way, bro.
All the time. But see, they're going to be right where, again, they're positioning themselves again to be competitive for the next 6-7 years.
Yeah, bro.
If you really think about it, they got Snell. They locked up Glasnow last year.
Mm-hmm.
They got Yamamoto for 10, and you saw how he pitched in the playoffs. Like he started feeling his way around MLB hitters finally.
Yeah.
So you got Yamamoto, Glasnow. Clayton Kershaw said he's coming back possibly.
Yeah. Then you got Snell.
You got Dustin May, Snell.
Oh, I forgot. No. I totally forgot about him, bro. Oh my god, bro. Turbo stickers, bro.
And they just signed Blake Trinan back.
Yeah, disgusting. But you gotta put somebody in the bullpen. I mean, would you put that? You gotta put Dust in the bullpen at first, right?
Go 6-man rotation.
You think?
And you got Shohei coming back too. And you got Shohei coming too.
He is going to be activated.
He was ready to pitch.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? They're going to do the same thing like they did with the Angels. Like he's going to pitch on the other 4 days. He's going to hit, but he's got to hit on his pitch day too.
You don't need him to
hit on his pitch day.
You don't need him to. With the Angels, you needed him to. Here, you don't need him to. See what I'm saying? Their lineup is good enough without him when he pitches to just be like, hey, go out there and give us 7.
I mean, this backyard baseball motherfucker did just drop 50-50, bro. Like, do you want him not to Sega Genesis? Bro?
That's only 25 games that he's not hitting. 25 to 30 games he's not hitting. You can wait. You can do that.
25 games, but yeah. You're right. I mean, you just want him to play at least 100. He'll be in there for 120, 40 games.
100.
He's gonna have some days off though, so let's just knock it down to like.
He'll have 110 to 120 games still.
Yeah, which is
he'll have 110 as a hitter. He'll still have 110. Yeah, he'll have more than enough. He'll be fine. That's what I'm saying. But those are the recent signings that we have. There's been a lot of little small signings where you see Kikuchi signed with the Angels for 3 for 63. Mm-hmm. Who else we got here signing? Like I said, Severino 3 for 67.
Let's see. Better, bro. I just want to see them do good, bro. Like I want to see them decent. I don't know what's their deal, bro.
Like I said, they're not going to get where they need to get to till they actually start putting pieces together for that team to be good. They don't put the right people. Again, same thing that we were just talking about. Front offices don't know who to put around these teams right now because they don't have the right guys in the front office. And that's no disrespect to guys in the front office because you guys are the ones paying my contracts and signing me. But realistically, you guys need to see this actual balance and realize truly what the Dodgers and these other teams that are winning are doing and the pieces they're putting around. These pieces might not be giving you the 106, 120 wins above replacement like these other guys, but they might be giving you 70, 80, 90 wins above replacement, but they're keeping the glue of that team together because their personalities and the things around them and the way they work, other people are seeing them work and giving their effort. They're putting that around them too.
You got to get to 500 first before you get to like freaking 40 games over 500, bro. Like these teams are too good not to get to 500. It's like,
but you look at how the Angels play and the games they win and then the games they lose, and you're like, what's going on, right? Mm-hmm. But it's just their overall team. It's their Ron's the perfect person for that, but Ron can only do so much when the guys don't see other guys doing the same thing. And again, when the Angels were winning, you saw Trout on the field all the time. So that means everybody saw Trout working. Everybody saw what he was doing, et cetera, et cetera. But now that Trout's hurt, he's only rehabbing. People aren't really seeing him.
Like who you looking like who used to look to?
You're not looking at Anthony Rendon?
Nah, bro. They're gonna have to cut their losses with that, bro.
You're not looking at Joe Adell?
No.
You're not looking at when Mikey was there, Mikey Mantalk or whatever. You're not looking at these guys that have great work ethics to put over there to have these guys follow behind to necessarily think.
But they got Darno signed over there too.
But again, Darno's going to be the backup though. He works hard, but again, you're only going to see him with the catchers and working on his shit. Like you need that position player. You need that other pitcher that are in there working their butts off. Like Kikuchi's going to work, but again, Kikuchi's a Japanese guy, and I love Kikuchi I love him to death. But you see him work, other guys aren't going to be able to communicate and ask him and work with him the way they really should. You see what I mean? So they're going to have to get to the point where they have those guys coming in again, and I don't know if they're going to have the time. I don't know if the front office are looking for those guys and shit. They're just trying to make big splashes and again plug people in for the missing parts instead of actually building the complete team. Like I talked to him, again, instead of me signing with the Twins last year, I should have signed with the Angels, but they decided to sign somebody else.
Yeah,
like you telling me if I go to the Angels, that team wouldn't have been better. I don't give a damn. Even if I didn't pitch well, that team would have been better. I promise you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, this was the first year, again, I reiterate, this was the first year I have missed the playoffs on any team I've been on in the past, 10 years. There's a reason why, I keep getting put on these teams.
They probably just need to go after guys that are hey, who definitely has playoff experience? Because that's where we're trying to go. Bro, the last time they were in the playoffs, bro, was when I was with Seattle, bro, I think, last time they were there, 14. Bro, Trout's been there since 11, since I got called up, bro.
These front offices need to let me just pick out some teams. Let me go ahead and run these things for a little bit.
Well, they got to figure out a purpose first, bro. They got to figure out. Look,
again, that's what I said. Let me take over the Angels for 2 years. I guarantee you we'll be winners.
Who you building around? Because you got to build it around somebody. Obviously, you got to build it around Trout.
You got to keep building around Trout, but it's the pieces that you put around Trout, like right now, like.
Hey, but you got to get a start. You got to get some starting pitchers. You got to get some pitchers.
The starting pitchers aren't that bad. It's the people that are working with the starting pitchers and the mentality starters have. Like, you watch that team when they get in a hole at any point in time, even if it's one runs. If it's one run early before like the third or fourth inning, like they almost shoot themselves in the foot. They're like, all right, this game's over.
Yeah, they can't do that. I really want them to do better, man, because they got arguably like one of the best players, you know.
Yeah, no, 100%. I want to see him in the playoffs. I want to see Trout in the playoffs.
I want to see Trout, yeah, because if we're talking about he's this, he's that, bro. I want to see when
the lights come on the brightest.
I want to see him at his best, bro. Like, and you got
lights
around it. Yeah, you got to put a team around it, bro, for that to happen, man. So
enough about this negativity with these teams.
Hey, so big shout out to Dick Allen and Dave Parker.
Yes,
for getting
big
elected
swingers
to the Hall of Fame, bro. That's awesome, bro.
Big swingers. Yes. Hey, those dudes were out there toting heavy sticks too. Appreciate it.
With the heater in the mouth too, just like
chilling, bro. Hey, yeah. Dick Allen played 15 years in major leagues. 15. Yeah. Won the MVP in 72. Had an OPS of 156, which was the highest in Phillies history.
Wow.
He's 14th all time among players with at least 7,000 plate appearances.
How many years did he play again?
15.
15 years. 15 years, 6,000. Yeah. Played with LA a little bit. 71. Chicago. Yeah.
This man was first from 64 to 74. Dick Allen was first in MLB in offensive WAR.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He did his thing.
Like but you see stuff like this happen. It's like, how the hell did it take so long for this man to get in the goddamn Hall of Fame?
I know, bro. I know.
Well, that's the shit that be like, and people like again, like this podcast, this might be the end of me playing baseball because like this shows the level of like bias to a certain degree. Does it not?
It does.
This man won the MVP, was leading the league in WAR for 10 years, and you didn't put him in the Hall of Fame his first time in the Hall of Fame.
Who
he had
else?
to wait till the golden era of Hall of Fame shit for you writers and other people to vote this man in. What kind of hoe shit is that? That's just me talking for me. Because if I put up numbers like that, because like this man even said, like his first words out of his mouth were, "I've been holding this speech in for 15 years." He shouldn't have had to hold that speech in for no 15 years with numbers like that, bro. There's a lot of people in there that were a lot of worse numbers, man.
Yeah.
He's got everything you need to have to be in there. So y'all need to explain, not to me, but explain to yourselves why you didn't put this man in when he was supposed to be in. Like we said the same thing about Pete Rose. Why isn't this man in the Hall of Fame? People that don't play baseball or dictating who should get into baseball stuff don't make no sense, bro.
Somebody's ego's hurt when it comes to Pete Rose. You know, we could talk about that all day. That's an unfortunate personal situation that somebody's taking at heart for sure. That's denying greatness. I mean, we got a lot of great guys, man, that did their thing for a long period of time in the big leagues, bro. And we deny them because of, you know, personal reasons, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, that's for sure. Like, he should be in there. But Dick Allen. But congratulations, man. I
was wrong about that quote. The quote came from Dave Parker, not Dick Allen.
Okay.
Because Dick Allen passed away in 2020. So he didn't even get the chance to see himself get into the Hall of Fame. It's even worse.
Yeah, bro. Now we got Dave, 290 career hitter, 39 home runs, 150 stolen bases, 810 OPS, WAR of 40.1. just shy
with the World Series too. Don't forget he got a World Series championship.
Ooh, let me get. Oh, he actually has a lot of accolades, bro. Hall of Fame because he just got put in. MVP, 7-time All-Star, Home Run Derby champ, 2-time World Series, 3-time Gold Glove, 3-time Silver Slugger, 2-time batting champion, and All-Star MVP.
It took him this long to get into the Hall of Fame too. This is the shit I be talking about. Like, people don't understand when they ask us why the numbers of black baseball players are so low. It's because of stuff like this, honestly though. Because if you put him in the Hall of Fame and he gets the recognition he deserves, guaranteed more black players are coming out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a lot
realistically.
There's a lot of good black baseball players that are out there that don't get the recognition, and it's very, very, it's fucked up. You know,
I don't even want to speak.
Hell of a players, bro. You know,
yeah. I don't want to talk about this no more, man.
You got to be a hell of a player. You got to be a hell of a player, and that's the one thing they're really not trying to understand. It's like, no, we know we got to be a hell of a player. And these are hell of a players right here. Dave Parker, hell of a player. Maury Wills, hell of a, all these guys that were our pioneers. Dick Allen, like these guys are hell of a players. Barry Bonds, pinnacle. Like he is baseball, bro. Like every stat.
But nobody will give him his respect.
You trying to just say, nah, they ain't it. No.
That's it. No, that's it, nigga. That's it. Because like people don't want to give him his respect. Oh well, the steroids. A lot of y'all players was on steroids too. I want to hear this shit. And Barry was never tested positive. Y'all people was testing positive too. Even though Barry's neck got extra large, I'm not gonna deny it.
Hey, I ain't saying.
But the test remained. Exactly. Didn't get popped.
Yep.
We're gonna leave it at that. But regardless, probably one of the greatest players of all time, if not the greatest player of all time.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We're talking about a complete
five-tool player in all aspects.
Complete player. Only two guys. I mean, his godfather, 500 home runs, 500 stolen bases, 300, 400, and 500, bro. Barry Bonds. Come on, man.
Not saying nothing. We're gonna leave it like that. But
yeah,
this episode, we're making it a quick episode this time. But look, I don't want to get into it too much because, like I said, they're gonna end me on baseball for talking like this. But
now, bro, that's the thing. That's the reason why podcasting is better than what the other traditional, news
media outlets and stuff. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's just us being personality. We ain't got a script. You know what I'm saying? We just
for sure.
From the heart, bro.
Nah, but see, I respect it. And like I said, I respect the business aspect of it, and I understand that they run it the way they want to run it. So we're gonna leave it like that. But I am disappointed that it took so long for these guys to get in. Congratulations to Juan Soto on his money.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to the Mets. I hope you guys continue to build and have a good team after that. Maybe I'll see you boys up there.
Yeah.
I know Stearns a little bit.
Tell
Stearns, hey, Mets front office, tell Stearns to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate baseball being baseball. Everybody, you see all the tweets and stuff now and all the X comments and stuff. Oh, me waking up in the morning to make sure my kid go grabs a bat instead of a football after seeing how much Juan Soto signed for. Look here.
Bro,
you wasn't no good at baseball. Your child probably ain't gonna be no good at baseball either because your ass don't even know how baseball works if you talk like that. Like we just gonna leave. We just gonna keep calling it a buck. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
But again, the money shifts everybody's perspective of this stuff because and that's what I was saying earlier in all these podcasts, right? The money shifts it from loving the game to just being about the money and entertainment. If you love the game and play the game the right way and enjoy it, the money will come.
Yeah.
You think Juan Soto's been playing baseball this whole time worried about, I'm going to make $765 million. No, this man's like, I'm going to hit the shit out of these balls and I'm going to play baseball and I'm going to be the best at it. And then whatever happens, happens. Just so happens. Just so happens that I got this $765 million coming to the kid after I whooped your ass.
He got three different chances if he wanted to take it. He just go somewhere else and probably get more. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it is what it is, man. But
yeah, man.
Again, congratulations to the boys on everybody that's signed so far. Hopefully, I'll see you boys out there this year. Looking forward to it. Rehab's going well, running and actually playing catch now. So we're on the right path. Ran cone drills the other day. I think I got cone drills again later on this week. So doing cone drills too. So we're getting back on the horse and riding around a little bit. Just making shit happen. So looking forward to seeing what happens in the calls I get and who I talk to next. But again, congratulations. Book is out. Check the IG for sure. Go pick up a copy. It's a great read. I got to send T-Rob his, but it's a great read. The things that could help you be better in life and get to your next level could be in here. I'm just letting you know that now. But again, congratulations to the boys. Congratulations to the Mets. Congratulations to Soto. Congratulations to Snell. Big ups to Dave Parker, Dick Allen, GOATs. Appreciate all the work you guys done. T, you got anything else before I lock this thing down and shut it out?
Again, man, especially all the pioneers, man. Pioneers out there that haven't got their bus yet, man. Appreciate it for everything y'all done for us and put your life on the line, sacrifice and all that stuff. And yeah, man, congratulations to all the new signings, the guys who's waiting in the works, man, including Jay. Thank you for everything. And yeah, man, let's keep this going, man.
For sure. All right. So again, congratulations for everybody. Appreciate y'all listening. For your boy T-Rob, it's your boy Smiley J. In Smiles We Trust, the Brushback out.